Jillian says, "Hi, Matt. When a guy is sarcastic in text, are there signs to show how to take it? Example, in fun, a test, or just doesn't like you? Many thanks. PC, nice Airbnb." Well, thanks. I enjoy this Airbnb too. Um, so, are there signs to show how to take it? Well, what you should do is you should stop worrying about what's going on with him and how you should take things. And instead, what you should start doing is focusing on yourself and what your emotional state is and how you're taking things based on that emotional state, right? If you get all into your head and you start going, "Oh, what does it mean? What does this text mean? He was sarcastic. How am I supposed to take this?" Right? What's going to end up happening is it's going to dull the conversation. It's going to dull the connection. It's going to dull how you feel. It's going to ruin your feelings. It's going to put you in your head. You're going to be all cerebral, and then it's going to turn into a problem. Instead, what you should be focusing on is yourself and how you feel, and making sure that you're coming from a fun and playful and flirty place. If a guy wants to test you, whatever, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, right? You want to be you, right? And you want to come from a place where you're confident in yourself, where you're strong in yourself, and you're strong in your identity, and you're strong in your emotions. That way, he's not, whatever test he comes up with, or if he says something that he doesn't really like you or whatever, you're not taking it the wrong way, and you're just having fun, right? If he likes you, he's going to want to meet up with you. He's going to want to move things forward with you. He's going to want to do all these things. If he doesn't like you, he's not going to do any of those things. And either way, it doesn't really matter, because how you feel and what you're doing and all that kind of stuff shouldn't be based on what he's doing. It should be based on what you're doing, and how you want to experience your life and how you want to feel on a daily and moment to moment basis. And if you're coming from that space, regardless of what he's saying or what he does or the tests that he's throwing, or if he's having fun or whether he doesn't like you, none of that's going to really matter. You're going to be far more attractive to him coming from that space of owning yourself and owning who you are and owning that genuine part of Jillian who knows that you want to have fun and be playful and be in a space of love. And if he wants to take it serious or whatever, he can do that when you're actually meeting up. And outside of that, if he's going to get all weird and serious and whatever on text, don't let it impact you. Don't let it affect you. Just be you and enjoy yourself. And if he's going to get all weird and whatever over text, then that's him. That's not you. And it's not going to affect you, and it's not going to affect your world, right? You have the power within you to control your emotions and your world and what everything looks like for you. And a guy can either come and join you on this dance, right? Just imagine you're dancing through life. You're dancing and you're singing through life. You're having a good time. You're owning yourself. You're owning that genuine part of who you are, and you're experiencing life, and you're just dancing. And guys are going to see you, and some are going to come over and they're going to try to put you into a box, and they're going to try to fit you in here, and they're going to try to hurt you, or they're going to try to take you to where you want to go. And you're not going to be impacted by any of it, because you have a strong sense of self and a strong awareness of yourself. And because of that, the right men are going to be more drawn to you, and the wrong men are going to bounce off and go somewhere else, because they aren't going to be able to control you and manipulate you and do all those kinds of things that make them feel like they're secure in themselves, right? Because that's why a lot of people do that stuff. That's why people are like running around trying to manipulate each other all the time. It's not because they are bad people. It's because they don't feel like they're enough. They don't feel like they're secure in themselves. They don't feel like they're strong and powerful in who they are. And so they try to go out and control the outside world in order to fill this hole that's inside of their heart. I kind of ran off on a tangent there, but you got what I'm talking about there, Jillian.